In those years when you were lovesick, did you ever pay a terrible price for love?
Quick. She lost the baby unexpectedly. She needs immediate surgery.
Where's the family? Should we help call them for you?
I have no family. My ID and bank cards are in the bag. Just charge the fees.
Miss Liu, you're awake. How do you feel?
My baby. Where's my baby?
I'm sorry. When you were brought in, the baby was already gone. You're awake now. You don't need oxygen anymore. By the way, your phone and bag are on the nightstand. You'll be hospitalized for 2 days. Think about calling family or friends to care for you. Just rest well, and don't worry too much. Once you recover, you'll have another baby later.
Secretary Liu, I give you 30 minutes to get to Western Palace.
Mr. Wen, today isn't a good time. I'm at the Haws. Wen Tingzhou. Our baby is gone. But that doesn't matter to you at all, right?
Seven sixes.
Open it.
Mr. Wen.
Secretary Liu, you are 3 minutes late. Secretary Liu, you're 3 minutes late.
President Wen.
Enough. I don't want to hear your nonsense. Now, fulfill your duties as head secretary.
Secretary Liu, I told you long ago, when a woman is too capable, it's not necessarily a good thing. Look how biased your President Wen is. He can't bear his delicate new flame drinking with us, so he called you from so far away to drink for her.
Sister Kang Yue, I'm sorry. I don't know how to drink.
No need to apologize. She missed work for no reason anyway. Otherwise, tonight, she should have been the one drinking.
How biased you are. Wen Tingzhou. I've been with you for 3 years. Have you ever been gentle with me? Even for a second?
Sister Kang Yue loves working so much. Sure, she only missed today because of something important. It's my fault for being useless and not knowing how to drink. If I could, I wouldn't have troubled Sister Kang Yue to come down.
It's fine. Good girls should stick to juice. Drinking is Secretary Liu's job.
President Wen really knows how to protect the lady. Doesn't he? Secretary Liu has been with you for 3 years, yet I've never seen you take her out and let her have juice. Even when she's sick, she still has to drink.
That's different. Secretary Liu has a high tolerance. She likes drinking. Secretary Liu, am I right?
So, all those times for your business, when I drank so much that I vomited blood from stomach pains, to you, it was just because I liked it. How ridiculous. All my effort was just a joke that only impressed myself. President Wen is right. I feel restless if I don't drink. Come, President Xu, let's have a drink.
All right, let's go.
Are you sleepy? Should I take you home?
I'm not sleepy. I want to wait for Sister Kang Yue.
All right, then rest your eyes for a bit.
3 years of companionship. Can't beat 3 days of a new face.
President Wen, I'm home. Sister Kangye seems drunk and isn't feeling well. Take her home first.
Okay, get some rest.
Good night, President Wen.
Good night.
It's not convenient for me today.
What a mood killer.
If President Wen needs it so much, why didn't you just bring Bayu with you? You have feelings for her, don't you?
So you noticed.
College girls are great. So fresh in the workforce, so innocent, so clean, and so easy to mold.
What? Are you jealous?
You're joking, President Wen. I know my place.
I'm glad. You feel that way. Come here, help me with my bath.
Catch her. Quick. Go after her. Grab her. You brat. Your parents already gave you to me for their debt. How dare you try to run?
Please, just let me go. The money my dad owes, I will pay it all back, little by little.
Pay it back? You're just a student with no job. Other than that face of yours, what do you have to offer? Take her away.
Let her go.
Who the hell are you? Stay out of my business. Get him.
Watch out.
I. Just you wait. Move! Let's go.
Are you all right?
Sir, thank you. Your injury.
It's fine. Just a scratch. But you? Do you need me to call 911?
Wen Ting Zhou. Sometimes I really wish you had never saved me back then. Then I wouldn't have been pulled out of hell, only to be kicked into the abyss again.
Good morning, Secretary Liu.
Morning.
Morning, Sister Liu.
Morning.
Secretary Liu, there's an issue with this contract. Take a look. Right here, the decimal point is misplaced. The $50 million budget became $5 million.
I don't think I prepared this contract.
The new assistant by you did it.
I see. I'll handle this error.
Are you crazy? With such a major mistake, even if it's fixable, someone has to take the fall. It wasn't even your fault. Why are you looking for trouble?
I didn't say I'd take the blame. The person who made the mistake should be the one held accountable. Besides, company policy says any new hire with less than 1 month who makes a severe mistake can be fired immediately. Mr. Wen, is something wrong?
Come to my office. Explain this.
What do you want me to explain, Mr. Wen?
Why did you fire her?
She prepared the Warner contract, misplaced the decimal point, and slashed the quote tenfold. Luckily, the client has a good relationship with us and was willing to re-sign the correct contract. Otherwise, on this order, we would have lost a fortune. By company rules, if a new employee makes a grave mistake, they can be fired on the spot, while we retain the right to sue.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I was just too careless.
Give me the contract. The date this was signed happened to be the same day that you skipped work without leave. If it weren't for you, this assignment wouldn't have been given to Bai, who is just a rookie.
So what you're saying is, this is my responsibility? So what you're saying is, it's my fault?
You're the chief secretary, leading the office. When a subordinate messes up, who else is there to blame?
Forget that when she was hired, I was away on leave. If she didn't know how to do it, she could have asked someone, or just waited for me to return. Since she volunteered and took matters into her own hands, she must take responsibility for the error. Besides, the people in this office are either from top universities or have outstanding resumes. A fresh arts graduate, like her, doesn't even have the right to be here.
What if I insist on keeping her?
The office is fully staffed. If President Wen wants to keep her, assign her a different role.
Since the office is full, you give your spot to her.
What did you say?
President Wen, this isn't right.
Take over the Fengcheng branch project. You do it. And until it's finished, you're banned from headquarters.
There's no need. President Wen doesn't need to kick me out. My contract with Biyun Group expires in 1 month. And I'll leave on my own.
Lu Kangyue? What is this attitude?
What attitude? My attitude is that I'm done. I'm not serving you anymore. I'm done with this.
Lu Kangyue.
Is the sun rising from the west? You workaholic, actually visiting me on a weekday.
Zixi, I'm going to resign.
What?
My employment contract expires soon, and I won't be renewing it.
Did you fight with Wen Tingzhou?
Jobs change, and people move on. It happens.
Fine. Maybe it's for the best. After all, your relationship with him is too messy. Not a couple, but more than boss and employee. If this entanglement continues, you'll only get hurt.
I know.
Oh, right. The other day, someone from the Gu family was asking about you. Yue? Maybe you should.
Zixi, don't say it. I'm never going back to the Gu family.
Why not? You're the biological daughter of the Gu family, and they're the richest in Haicheng. If you go back, your life would be so much easier.
To enjoy the wealth of the Gu family, one has to pay a price. I've already been sold once by my adoptive parents. I don't want to be sold again by my biological ones.
If the Gu family asks me to talk to you again, I'll turn him down directly.
Thanks for understanding.
We're sisters. Don't mention it.
Come downstairs. Don't make me come up and grab you. I'd hate for you to lose your dignity in front of your best friend.
Shishi. I have something to handle. I'll head back now.
An operation. Did Yueyu lose the baby?
Feeling brave lately. Seekin. Terry. Lou. Getting bold lately. Secretary. Lou. Aren't you?
President Wen, is something the matter?
Get in the car.
President Wen, I think I must remind you. I don't intend to. Renew my contract with Biyun Group. You can't boss me around anymore.
Is the contract expired yet? Have you processed your resignation? Until the contract is over, you're still my secretary.
President Wen, is this really necessary? You already have someone new. Can't we just end this on good terms?
Are you questioning me? Secretary Lou, get in!
For things like this, don't bother calling me anymore. Aren't you interested in Bayou? Wouldn't it be better to call her?
She's not like you. She's well-bred. She's traditional. And she values her purity. Lu Kangyue, you dared to hit me?
So, Wen Tingzhou, because I stayed with you, outside of marriage. I'm ill-mannered, loose, and not worth cherishing? Is that it? Wen Tingzhou. How did I not realize you were such a jerk? I have 1 month left. On the contract with Biyun, I'll follow your orders and go to the Fengcheng branch to make room for you and your new lover.
That woman has quite a grip. Hello.
President Wen, the Gu family is hosting a charity gala and has invited you. Will you attend?
I will. The Gu family. Lu Kangyu. For now, it's good for you to go away to Fengcheng.
Hey, have you heard? Just now, finance director was called into the office by President Wen and got totally chewed out.
Wait, what? Why?
Why else? That new girl, Bayou, messed up the reports again. President Wen spoils her, so he needed a scapegoat. Finance director had bad luck and just happened to get caught in it.
President Wen really does pamper her. Several times now, I've seen President Wen personally drive her to and from work.
Do you think she's moving in to become the boss's wife?
Shh. Don't say that! Everyone in the company knows Sister Kang Yue and President Wen. I have a special relationship. I heard. They've already met the parents. President Wen wouldn't be that much of a jerk, would he?
Hard to say.
It's working hours. Why are you all crowding the break room? I've only been on a business trip for a few days. Have you forgotten the rules?
Sister Kang Yue, you're back.
Yes. Go back to your desks and get ready. In 10 minutes, we're having a department meeting.
Hurry, hurry, let's go.
Sister Kang Jue, your desk.
What about my desk? Wen Tingzhou. I'm only gone for a month, and my desk is taken over by Bayou. If I leave for a few more days, will I come back just in time for your wedding?
Sister Kanye, you're back.
Feng Chang's project is finished. I'm here to report on my work.
I'm sorry, Sister Kang Yue. I didn't mean to. Take your desk. I didn't know you were returning today. It was President Wen. I'll pack up and leave now.
By you, no need to pack. This desk belongs to you now.
Sister Kang Yue, are you angry? I'm truly sorry.
What's going on?
President Wen? It's nothing. Sister Kang Yue just got back. I'm just moving my things to give her the desk back.
Liu Kangyu. Acting like a big shot the moment you return. Who gave you the right? Who gave you the right?
President Wen, do you realize what you're saying?
Don't blame Sister Kang Yue. President Wen. Sister Kang Yue didn't force me to give up the desk. I felt bad about it myself and wanted to move. Please don't be angry with her.
To my office. Now.
Sister Kang Yue.
I'm fine.
It's been a month. Did you miss me?
President Wen, we are finished.
It's not over until I say so. Secretary Liu, are you a dog?
I said we are finished. I only came back to report on my work. The Fengcheng project is complete, and my contract expires in only 3 days. I will spend these next few days handing over my tasks. I would appreciate it if you would, later, sign my resignation.
Secretary Liu, are you still throwing a tantrum?
A tantrum?
Because Baiyu took your desk. You defied my orders and went to Fengcheng for a business trip without permission. Do you honestly expect me to save your spot?
That would be for the best. As long as you sign my resignation, I'll leave right away.
Liu Kangyue.
Mr. Wen, you saved me back then and paid off my $3 million of debt, but I've been with you for 3 years. Shouldn't we be even now?
Is that all our relationship is to you?
What else could it be? Wen Tingzhou, let's be clear, right here, right now. I know you like those pure, innocent girls like Baiyu. For the past 3 years, I was nothing more than your distraction. You know better than anyone. I don't love you. And you don't love me, right?
Right. You're absolutely right. I never loved you. It seems you know your place very well.
I've known this truth all along, but why does my heart still sting hearing you say it with your own mouth? So, I'm leaving. And everyone's happy.
Your resignation. Turn it in, and I will sign it.
Thank you in advance, Mr. Wen.
But not now. Your contract with Biyun doesn't expire for 3 days. Now! Get back and do your job.
So, that jerk Wen Tingzhou won't even let you leave 3 days early. He's even making me finish a major project in my final 3 days. Is this what a cold-hearted capitalist looks like?
It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm only staying at Biyun. For these last 3 days, I'll just finish my final duties properly.
I guess that's all you can do. We poor workers can't fight against the powerful. By the way, UAA, last time when you left, a piece of paper fell out of your package.
Sister Kang Yue, can you come to the event site? There are some things I don't quite understand.
I'll be right there. Shishi, I have to get to work. Let's talk another time. Is there a problem?
Sister Kang Yue, you're here. It's like this. These pieces of embroidery are the final artworks to be displayed. They are held by 2 ropes, and those ropes will slowly release. Then, the embroidery will float down from the top. I've checked the safety, but I'm still a bit worried. I'd like you to check it again, just in case.
All right.
Sister Kang Yue, does our company ever make a profit from heritage projects like this?
These projects aren't about making money.
So they're for the reputation? Fine. I see.
The company is hosting this event to promote our intangible cultural heritage. We want these treasures of our ancestors to be seen by more people.
Understood. Now let's use warm applause to welcome the organizer, the CEO of Biyun Group, Mr. Wen Tingzhou, to the stage.
Look, why is that falling? Look out! Look.
Careful. Watch out!
Careful.
Look, is she all right?
Someone's hurt. How are you? Are you okay? Call a doctor. Is anyone injured?
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Good to hear. You should still get checked at the hospital.
I'm really okay, President Wen. However, Sister Kang Yue, she's...
Wen Tingzhou. It turns out the 3 years I spent by your side really meant nothing.
Sister Kang Yu, you're awake? Are you feeling any pain?
Her injuries were her own fault. Why are you worrying about her?
My own fault? Please explain yourself, President Wen.
The cause of this accident was a rope supporting the embroidery that came loose. Even though the surveillance is down, according to the workers on site, before the incident occurred, only one person was lingering in that area. And it was you.
So you think I loosened the rope on purpose?
Then tell me, what were you doing near that rope?
Why, you said she was worried about safety, so she asked me to check it again.
And you didn't touch it?
No.
Wait. You did.
I did? What did I do?
Sister Kang Yu, I just remembered.
It looked like...
You tugged at the rope. So I thought.
Don't be afraid. Keep going.
So I wondered, is it possible that, as you accidentally loosened it? President Wen, I'm sorry. I didn't realize touching the rope would have such grave consequences. If I had known, I would have stopped Sister Kang Yue, and none of this
would have happened.
By you. Say that again. What did I touch?
President Wen, is Sister Kang Yue angry with me? I'm so scared.
I'm questioning her, so don't interrupt.
Wen Tingzhou, are you really going to believe everything she says? Wen Tingzhou, do you believe everything she says?
And which part? Isn't the truth?
President Wen, everything I said is true. Check the security cameras if you don't believe me.
Didn't you hear her? The cameras are conveniently broken.
Have you shouted enough? You made a mistake. What right do you have to snap at her?
President Wen, I'm really not lying.
I believe you.
Wen Tingzhou, after 3 years together, I thought, even if you don't love me, you'd at least know my character. But it turns out, you don't have even the most basic trust in me. One last thing. I didn't touch the rope, nor did I have any reason to. Bayou, even if the cameras are broken, there might be other evidence left behind. Are you sure I touched the rope? You won't change your story?
Sister Kanyue, I've always admired you, and I want to help you. But something this serious. I happened today. I'm not a liar.
Are you certain? You saw me touch it with your own eyes?
Liu Kanjue, how many times must you ask the same question?
If I find evidence proving you're the one lying, how will you apologize? How about a slap? Interested in a wager? How about wagering a slap?
Sister Kanyue, you're making me so scared.
Liu Kangyue, haven't you had enough?
Weren't you just so certain, saying you saw me touch the rope? Or rather, are you admitting you lied?
She couldn't actually have evidence, right? Impossible. I already destroyed the surveillance footage. What evidence could she have? She must be bluffing. At a time like this, I can't show any fear. I'll take responsibility for every word I say. Of course I'll take the bet. It's just that I don't know how long you'll take. A serious accident happened today, and there's so much cleanup work to handle. Everyone's busy. We don't have time to wait.
10 minutes is enough. Anna, could you do me a favor and find someone for me?
Hello everyone.
Who is he?
While setting up the scene, I saw him recording a video. He might have caught other evidence.
Darn it. Why didn't I notice? Someone was filming?
Well, Secretary Liu. I was just filming randomly. I'm not sure if it's what you're looking for. I'm not certain. You take a look first. I'll wait outside.
Maybe. He didn't catch anything.
Bayou, you said you saw me touching the rope. Then what is this?
I checked for safety issues, but I'm still a bit worried, so I'd like you to double check, just in case.
All right. You what?
I didn't.
You didn't expect me to actually find proof. Or maybe you didn't expect me to find it so fast?
How could it be such a coincidence? Someone just happened to record it. If they hadn't, Liu Kangyu wouldn't have even...
Without that proof, I wouldn't have been able to get out of this so quickly. Is that what you were thinking?
Sister Kangyue, I didn't do it.
Even without a video, I could still call 911. Whether my fingerprints are on that rope can be tested easily. Using such a flawed and stupidly simple trick to frame me, why did you think you'd succeed? Because someone is backing you, you think I'll be like last time and just suffer in silence?
President Wen. Me?
Enough.
President Wen, this is a bet between her and me. I'm just fulfilling the terms of our wager. Is there a problem? Have I done something wrong? She slandered me, and even framed me. Maybe she deliberately pulled the rope to set me up. If there was no evidence today, then with just her word, and your blatant bias, even if I jumped into Huangpu River, people would just say I was gone by choice out of guilt. Why should I suffer this kind of injustice? Now that I've been wronged, can't I get even? It was just a slap. I was already being easy on her.
I admit I lied, and I deserved that slap. But I didn't touch the rope, and the video didn't catch me touching the rope at all. You say I pulled it to frame you, but aren't you just using this to frame me instead? Are you really any better than me? I was just jealous. With you by President Wen's side, in a moment of panic, I told a lie. President Wen, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I shouldn't be so petty. I shouldn't have thought that if Sister Kangyue had flaws and wasn't so perfect, maybe you wouldn't like her so much, and you'd finally notice me. I know my thoughts are vile. Since Sister Kangyue was by your side first, and I'm just the intruder.
You're not an intruder. This matter ends here. That's enough.
I guess the old saying is true. The one who isn't loved is the real intruder. President Wen, my contract with Biyun has only 3 days left. But since I'm injured, it's a workplace injury. So I can't return to work. I'll get a hospital note, send it to HR to take leave, and file for compensation. Please don't forget what you promised me, and sign the papers soon.
Lu Kangyue, are you making a scene again?
A scene? President Wen, you're overthinking it. I'm injured and need rest. So please, both of you, leave my room immediately.
Lu Kangyue!
Get out. Shang Shikshu, what are you doing here?
Yue. I heard you were hurt, so I came to see you.
I don't need you here. Just leave.
Yue. There's no need to be so defensive. I was just worried, and simply wanted to check on you. Mom and Dad heard you were hurt, and they're worried too.
Don't waste your time. I am never going back to the Gu family.
Yue. You're the biological daughter of the Gu family, and your disappearance back then was an accident. All these years, Mom and Dad missed you so much. They dreamed of finding you. We really love you.
Don't think I don't know the truth. They want me back, just so I can marry you, so they can give the Gu family to you legitimately. Even though you're adopted, you were the one they carefully raised. As for me, the daughter who suddenly reappeared, in their eyes, I'm nothing compared to you.
Yue, you have it all wrong.
Have you forgotten how they once treated me?
Mom!
A low-born girl, like you, thinks she can seduce my son?
I didn't. It was Shang who...
Shut up! Low-class girls like you. I know exactly what you're after. If your parents didn't teach you any shame, then I will. Expel her immediately. Otherwise, the Gu family will pull all investments from this school.
Mom!
When they didn't know who I was, they said I seduced you and had me expelled. Now that they know, they forced me to marry you. Don't you find that ridiculous?
At least, staying at the Gu family is better than staying by Wen Tingzhou's side. I heard he has someone new already. Yue. Your sincerity and pride have been trampled by him again and again. Are you really okay with that? The Gu family will always have your back. Once you've made up your mind, you can come back any time. Get some rest. I'll leave you to it.
Even if I'm not resigned to it, what can I even do?
Lu Kangyue, so you finally decided to show up.
Mr. Wen, I'm here to collect my termination papers. HR said the signature is stuck with you. Please sign them quickly.
Are you sure about this?
Yes.
Don't think that being Biyun's chief secretary for a few years makes you special. I was the one who built you up. Without Biyun, you're nothing.
Thanks for the lesson, Mr. Wen. But don't you worry about me.
Lu Kangyue.
Mr. Wen, while you are very busy, my time is also precious. Please sign my resignation papers and give them to me now.
You're determined to leave?
Weren't you the one who told me to step aside for Baiyu?
Fine. You're really something. Once you walk out that door, don't regret it.
Don't worry, President Wen. Even if I end up on the streets begging, I will never come to Biyun's door.
Yueya, it's crab season now. A friend sent me a huge box. I'm having them all prepared, so you and Tingzhou come back for dinner tonight.
Aunt.
It's settled then. I'll cook personally and make a few of your favorite dishes.
Aunt, ew.
Yue, eat more. I haven't seen you in a while, and you've lost so much weight. Your complexion is pale. Are you feeling okay?
No. Maybe it's the lipstick, not suiting my skin. I'll throw it away when I get back.
Despite work, you must look after your health. Tingzhou, Yueyo just did her nails and can't peel the crabs. Why aren't you helping her? Just like your father. Not thoughtful at all.
Nonsense. Who says I'm not thoughtful? Look, I'm peeling them for you.
It's so nice. Two people in love, growing old together. It's true happiness. But that kind of joy is not meant for me.
Tingzhou, you and Yueyo have dated for 3 years. The wedding should be scheduled soon.
Who said she and I were dating? Who says we are dating?
What do you mean by that?
If you aren't dating, then what are you?
My personal life is none of your business. I'm full. I'm leaving.
You little brat, explain yourself clearly. Are you trying to end me?
This kid, we spoiled him rotten. Now he's full of bad habits.
I know.
It's all right. President Wen is telling the truth. We really aren't dating.
Yue, what do you mean by that?
Chairman, Mrs. Wen. Actually, I officially resigned from Biyun today. I agreed to this dinner. To say goodbye to you both in person. Over the past few years, thank you for taking care of me. Our paths may not cross again, so please take care.
How can this be? Tingzhou didn't say a word about this.
That's right.
Chairman, Mrs. Wen. I'll be going now.
Lu Kangyue. Lu Kangyu.
President Wen, what's the meaning of this?
Withdraw your resignation and keep being my lead secretary. I'll act like none of this happened.
President Wen, don't you think? You're a bit too confident? What makes you think, after everything we've been through, that I could just act like nothing happened and keep working with you?
Lu Kangyue. I'm giving you a chance here.
No need. Give that chance to Bayu instead. Aren't you and Bayu getting pretty close lately? Coming to me now, don't you think you're being unfaithful?
She's just a tool. How can you even talk about being unfaithful?
Wen Tingzhou, you truly disgust me.
No way. You really quit?
Haven't you always wanted me to leave Wen Tingzhou? Now that I have, why do you think I'm being impulsive?
I did want you to leave him, that's true. But now that you're actually gone, and he didn't even try to make you stay, I feel like it wasn't worth it for you.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, from now on, we go our separate ways.
So, are you looking for a new job?
Actually, while I was still at Fengcheng, a few companies contacted me through headhunters. I'll look into them over the next few days.
Good. Start a new job immediately. To spite that jerk, Wen Tingzhou.
Wen Tingzhou, this time, I'm really going to let you go for good.
What? Secretary Lu quit? For real? Brother Joe, you're really just letting her go?
Are you out of the loop?
I've already had my HR reach out to Secretary Lou, and they say it went quite well.
You sneak, shoo you, trying to poach her already? No way. I have to let my HR contact her too. Someone like Secretary Lou, talented and beautiful, is a dream employee. If she hadn't been working for Brother Joe, I would have called her long ago.
Are we playing or not? If not, get lost.
I'm just saying it's a shame. Secretary Lou was with you for 3 years. So many people wanted her, and now that you've let her go, aren't you afraid she'll run to someone else?
She won't.
You're that confident?
If you want to know, go ahead and try. I'm done playing.
Brother Joe.
Are you saying Yue left Biyun? She's job hunting now? Tell all the headhunters. No one is allowed to give Yue a job. Since she's quit, she belongs by my side.
Grandfather, I'm here to see you. Grandfather, did I really do something wrong? But I love her so much. Yet she's the Gu family's daughter. The daughter of the man who took you from me. Grandfather, I'm so exhausted.
I am truly sorry, Miss Lou. I just received word from the client. This position has already been filled.
So fast? We were doing so well earlier.
To be honest, many companies commissioned me to reach you. Their offers better than the last, but in just one day, these companies all withdrew at the same time. This is very unusual. Tell me, have you offended someone lately?
I see. Thank you for telling me.
Sorry, Miss Lou. After careful thought, we don't think it's a fit.
Very sorry. The company's restructuring, so we're not hiring anymore.
Hello, I am Liu Kangyu.
Wrong number. We aren't hiring.
Wen Tingzhou, are you even a man?
Come on, Wen. Hey, Secretary Lou.
President Wen, can we step outside? I have questions for you.
Why can't you say it here?
I think private is better.
Sister Kanjue, even though I used to admire you as my role model, since you've quit, is this pestering really appropriate?
I'm not here for trouble, so don't go looking for any... President Wen, I only need 5 minutes.
President Wen, I'm suddenly not feeling well. Could you take me home to rest? Can you take me back to rest?
I'll take you back first.
Thank you, President Wen.
Wait.
Sister Kangyu, I know because of what happened last time, you still resent me. Even after leaving, you can't let it go. But I really don't feel well. Can you let me go rest first? I'm begging you.
You don't have to beg her. You were the one, dead set on leaving Biyun. Now you want back in? It's not that easy. Let's go.
President Wen, aren't you a bit too confident? When did I ever say I wanted to return to Biyun? Since President Wen won't speak in private, then I'll say it right here, in front of everyone. I, Liu Kanjie, worked hard during my time at Biyun. Even when I resigned, I followed every procedure, until the very last day. To end on good terms isn't asking too much, is it? But you played dirty behind my back, sabotaging my job hunt. Don't you find that ridiculous?
What do you mean?
Don't play dumb with me, President Wen. In this world, who besides you has the power and the motivation to interfere with my new job?
So, since you can't find work, you think I'm sabotaging you?
Who else could it be?
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry, Miss Liu. Your resume doesn't quite fit our needs. To be honest, we're just a startup, and your background is so impressive. That...
It's fine. I understand.
Yo. Where are you going? I'll give you a lift.
No need. I'll just grab a cab.
It's rush hour now. It's hard to find one. Get in. I'll take you.
You aren't taking me back to the Gu family?
Don't worry. Until you agree to it, I won't do anything. Against your will. Come on, get in. A resume? Yueya, are you looking for a job?
Yes.
Why don't you come back and work at Gu Clan? I can't guarantee everything. But working at your family company, you at least won't be mistreated.
I've told you before, I am never going back.
You're young and beautiful, with great abilities. You've given so much to Wen Tingzhou. But do you know why the two of you still ended things? It's because you don't have the right background or status. Without a platform or connections, he felt free to disrespect you without hesitation. Wen Tingzhou has too many options. Look, we're adults. Marriage and dating are different. Do you get it? After how Wen Tingzhou treated you, don't you want to make him regret it?
One more drink.
Miss, you've already had enough tonight.
I'm fine. One more glass.
All right.
Liu Kanju, are you done causing a scene? Who said we were dating? Fine. You're right. I never loved you.
Because you don't have the status or the pedigree. No connections, no platform. That's why he's so unrestrained about mocking you.
Shang Shiksu. I agree.
President Wen, are you all right?
I'm fine. You should head back.
Then I'll head out now.
Liu Kanyue. Get me some water. Liu Kanyue. I'm hurting. Get me some water. I must be really drunk today. Since when is Liu Kangyu still at home? This place feels so empty now.
Yue, welcome back to Gu Clan. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Welcome, everyone, to the group's new VP, Miss Lu Kangyu.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to work with you.
Now, regarding UAU, she is not only our VP, she's also the board chair.
Since I am new, with the group's business, and not yet familiar, I hope you all guide me. Let's start with marketing.
All right. For our department last quarter, the business focus was on online sales platforms. By expanding these channels, we achieved steady growth. So next, we plan.
Wen Tingzhao, after leaving you, I will do my best to live well.
Last month's KPI was only 75%. Who can explain this to me?
So sorry, President Wen, but there is a good reason for this.
What reason?
Gu Group hired a new VP, and in just 2 weeks, she took from Biyun several major orders.
You mean to tell me one new VP at Gu Clan crushed every single one of you? Without a fight?
But this VP is.
Who is it?
Our former Chief Secretary, Lu Kangyu.
Who did you say it was?
UA. Still busy?
Something on your mind, President Sheng?
Do we really have to be so distant? UAU. We're family.
I have a lot of work to handle. I don't have time to chat, so speak up if there's something, President Sheng.
Fine. Tonight, the collector, Mr. Huang Peiyuan, is hosting a charity auction. He's invited successful people from all walks of life. Since you've been back to Gu Clan, you've been working around the clock. You need to relax occasionally. For this gala, please come with me.
Okay. Indeed, I do need a break.
President Wen, this is my first time at such a formal auction. I'm so nervous. I'm afraid I'll make a fool of myself.
Don't be nervous. Just stay by my side.
Isn't that Sister Kanyue? Sister Kanyue? What a coincidence. Are you here for the auction too? I was worried before about not knowing anyone and feeling awkward. But I recall today's auction. Only invited. Social elites? And spots are limited. Sister Kanyue, you were just a secretary, and you already resigned? How did you get an invitation? Who exactly invited you here?
What do you mean? Is someone trying to sneak in to this auction?
No way. She looks decent enough. Doesn't seem like that kind of person.
Who knows? These days, you see all kinds of weirdos.
By you, do you really think playing this innocent act is cute?
Sister Kanyue, what's that supposed to mean? I don't quite understand.
Don't understand? You think that as long as you look sweet and harmless, no matter how vicious you are, no one will dare call you out? Do you think everyone is like Wen Tingzhou, completely blind to the truth?
Sister Kanyue, you've got me all wrong. That wasn't my intention. I just haven't seen you in a while. After all, we used to work together. I was just trying to be nice and say hello. I didn't expect of you to be so ungrateful, let alone accuse me like this. President Wen, please help explain things to Sister Kanyue. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just not very good with words. You know me. I have no ill will.
Lu Kangyu, we're in public. That's enough.
The one who starts it is at fault. President Wen should keep an eye on his secretary. I have an invitation and every right to be here. Don't you worry about me, Secretary Bai.
She seems to have lost a lot of weight.
Still haunting us even after quitting. Just you wait. Why is it that even after leaving Biyun, you're still able to talk to all these high-profile people? I bet you're still using the names of President Wen and Beyond. It seems I'll have to come up with another plan.
Hui Hui, are you in the restroom? The auction is about to start. Are tonight's items all ready? Don't worry, everything is ready. I just stepped out to touch up my makeup. You better keep a close eye on them. I heard tonight's items are worth a fortune. If one gets damaged or lost, selling you wouldn't cover the cost. I know. To avoid any mix-ups, I've labeled every item with its corresponding name. Speaking of which, there's someone named Liu Kangyue this time. I have no idea who she is, but she actually donated the white jade wine vessel unearthed from Western Zhou. They say it'll fetch tonight's highest price. I really envy those rich people.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to attend this auction. All proceeds from tonight will go to charity. I officially declare this auction open!
Sorry, Sister Kangyue, but you're always standing in my way.
Please welcome our first item. A golden jade guanyin provided by Sky Fox Group and President Hu. Starting bid, $200,000.
250,000.
300,000.
400,000.
The high bid is 400,000. Any further bids? Going once? Going twice? And sold. Congratulations, ma'am. Now for our next item. Eternal Love Necklace from three-time Best Actress and Superstar, Miss Lee Rochi, offering this Eternal Love Necklace.
Zixi's birthday is coming, and she's a fan of Lee Ruoshi. Buying this necklace as a birthday gift would be perfect. 350,000.
President Wen, may I bid on it?
You like this necklace too?
Yes. I really love it, but also, I noticed the starting price is relatively cheap. I know you're wealthy, but I don't want you overspending.
No need to save me money. If you like it, bid. $1 million.
As expected of President Wen, bidding $1 million immediately. $1 million once, $1 million twice.
1,100,000.
2 million.
All right, President Wen has upped the bid to 2 million. Does this lady wish to continue? Counting down from 3. 3, 2, 1 time is up. Congratulations to President Wen for winning the Eternal Passion Necklace. It is officially yours.
President Wen, you are so good to me. But I'm worried, Sister Kangyu will be unhappy about this.
Why should we care about her? Lately,
I've been using a heavy workload to numb myself. I thought the pain had faded with time, but why am I still so unsettled?
Next up is our subsequent auction item. This one is extraordinary. A donation from Miss Liu Kangyue. The White Jade Chalice, an artifact of the Western Zhou.
A Western Zhou chalice? And it's jade? The value must be astronomical.
How much will it go for?
Producing such a masterpiece right away? Just who is Miss Liu?
Zhang Shikshu only mentioned preparing an item for me, not that it was so precious.
Now let my colleague unveil this White Jade Chalice in its full glory.
Liu Kangyu, enjoy your moment, because soon the show will be over.
Isn't this just an ordinary mug?
From the Western Zhou? More like from last week.
Who has the nerve to actually fool everyone at Mr. Huang's auction? This is an outrage.
What is going on here? Miss Liu, please give everyone a proper explanation.
Sister Kangyue, I know after you left, you felt bitter, and you've wanted to show President Wen that you're doing very well. But you shouldn't recklessly cause trouble here. Quick, apologize to everyone, admit your mistake, before things get out of hand.
Excuse me, do you know Lu Kangyu?
What does she actually do?
She used to be a secretary. At our company, she just left recently.
Oh, just a secretary.
How can a mere secretary have such a valuable antique? She played us for fools.
To dare mock us, she must pay the price. Security, throw her out.
Lu Kanjue, let's see how you recover from this.
On such a big occasion, Shang Shishu would never joke about a charity auction item. The original item must have been real. The white jade wine vessel was simply swapped. It's her. Everyone, the item I prepared was indeed white jade wine vessel. I just don't know who swapped it.
Your end is near, yet you still talk back. We don't even know you. We have no grudge against you. Why would we swap your things?
Exactly. You claim someone, swapped your item, then tell us, who exactly was it?
She's just been caught and is making up excuses. There's no way she can answer.
If I recall correctly, invitations for this auction are one per person. You can't leave midway, or the invite becomes void. Therefore, the real white jade wine vessel must still be in this room. Just lock down the venue, check the security cameras, and we'll know who did it.
What she says actually makes sense.
Right. We can check the cameras.
Then check them. What if there really is a white jade wine vessel?
I'm sorry. I just received word that the room where the items were kept had its cameras covered with gum at some point, and a portion of the recording is missing.
What a coincidence. The cameras just happen to be covered.
Sister Kangyue, stop being so stubborn. There is no white jade wine vessel. Stop lying to everyone.
How do you know I don't have it?
I didn't want to expose you and embarrass you, but at this point, I have to speak up. Sister Kangyo, you were just a secretary? Though your salary is a bit higher than average, but it's impossible for you to just donate a highly expensive antique.
Does President Wen think so too?
Lu Kangye? Know when to stop.
Why is it that even though I'm not the one starting trouble, I'm always the one told to back down? Well, I won't. I know exactly who has the white jade wine vessel. I know where white jade wine vessel is and exactly who has it.
Who has it? Speak up already.
I'm willing to give that person a chance to start fresh. As long as she admits her mistake, I won't call 911.
Sister Kangyue, stop messing around. If things escalate further, there, truly, will be no way back.
I'd like to say the same thing to the thief. If this gets out of hand, you won't be able to fix it. Confessing now is the only smart move.
She's definitely bluffing. Even if she suspects I swapped it, she has zero evidence. In my opinion, there is no thief at all. Sister Kangyue, you're just making this up.
Since no one is willing to confess, then don't blame me for letting that thief get exactly what's coming to them. May I have a look at that cup?
Sure.
What's the point of looking? I was smart this time. When I made the swap, I blocked the camera, wore gloves, left no fingerprints. You'll find no evidence.
This cup doesn't look like the ones from the pantry at all.
This is a VIP-only cup. It has the event logo on the bottom.
So it's from the VIP room. Can anyone go into the VIP lounge to rest?
No. The VIP lounge was prepared by Master Huang specifically for VIPs. Only guests with the gold invitations can enter. For this auction, we only sent out 5 gold invitations.
Only 5? The search has really narrowed down.
Damn. I messed up. I didn't even notice. The random cup I grabbed belonged to the VIP lounge.
Thief. Are you still refusing to admit it? Stealing antiques involves such a huge amount that you'll spend many years behind bars.
I used a gold invitation tonight, but I have been resting in Lounge 1 the whole time, and I never even touched the cup in that lounge. If you don't believe me, go in and check right now.
I was in Lounge 3.
I didn't touch anything either.
I'm in number 4, and I didn't pay attention to such a tiny little cup. I don't even know if it's still there. I didn't know Miss Lou before this. I'm a big boss, and I'm not desperate for an antique. I have no motive to commit a crime.
The search area is narrowing down.
Even. If it is the cup from the VIP lounge, you can't conclude. It was someone from the VIP lounge who did it, right? Sister Kang Yue, I just remembered something. When you entered, the one you showed was also a gold invitation. You could also enter the VIP lounge. Maybe you're just staging this whole thing yourself?
Yes. I remember now. What she showed earlier was indeed a gold invitation.
I'd say there's a high chance that you staged this yourself. Everyone, think about it. Those present who can get a gold invitation are all people of high status. Only you, Liu Kanyue, are a nobody. Instead of believing these powerful people would go through the trouble to steal a cup, I'd rather believe that you yourself stole the invitation from somewhere. You got caught pretending to be elite? So you're twisting the truth and throwing dirt on everyone else.
What a cunning woman. We were almost played by her.
Who said my Yue is a nobody?
This is the president of Gu Group, Chairman Gu's publicly recognized successor, President Shening.
President Wen's attendance was already surprising enough, but I never expected President Shang to show up too. This auction is truly a gathering of giants.
President Shang is here. I hadn't seen you, so I thought for a moment that you weren't coming.
If I hadn't come, I wouldn't have known how you were bullying my Yue. This collection of UAUs is something I picked out for her myself. Setting aside the fact it was swapped, you actually used this to make her suffer such a huge injustice. I expect the organizers to give me a proper explanation.
Yes, sir.
Yue, are you okay?
I was wondering why Kang Yue was so determined to quit. It turns out she's hooked up with Gu Group's President Shang. I was worried about her before, fearing she'd be jobless after resigning. Looking at it now, those worries were useless. However, with President Shang defending her like this, the two of them can't have just a simple working relationship, right?
Things seem to be getting more and more complicated. Quick, go get Master Huang! Don't worry, President Shang. It's just a small accident.
A small accident? A member of my Gu family was slandered by you like this, and you call it a small accident?
Then, President Shang, how should we resolve this?
Investigate everything. Until the truth is found. Nobody leaves.
What do we do? This Liu Kang-yue seems to have a connection with President Shang.
If President Shang wants an investigation, what can we do? Are you going to offend the Gu family?
Who on earth stole Miss Lu's things? Come forward and confess now. Don't drag us all down.
It has nothing to do with me. I'm not afraid of an investigation.
The only one here who can rival the Gu family must be President Wen.
What do I do? They'll check me soon. They can't find out.
What's wrong?
Nothing, President Wen. I just feel a bit tight in my chest. It might be too stuffy in here. I want to step out for some air.
Are you sure it's just the air?
Of course. President Wen, you know me. I've always been fragile.
By you. The chalice from Liu Kang-wei is in your bag, right?
You. President Wen, you.
Do you really think I'm blind? I can see right through your little tricks.
I'm sorry,
What's the panic? You were acting just fine. Since you've started the act, you better finish it.
You're willing to help me? Why?
I despise anyone connected to the Gu family.
Miss, please cooperate with our investigation.
How dare you? Touch my people?
President Wen, we are just following orders. Please don't make this difficult for me.
The Gu family? You dare to act so recklessly in front of Wen Tingzhou? Let's go.
President Wen, where are you going?
My schedule is none of your business.
You're overthinking it. I don't care where you go. Except today, someone made our UAU suffer a great injustice. I said, until this is cleared up, no one is allowed to leave.
What if I insist on leaving?
Then you can certainly try.
Sister Kang Yue, how could you do this? You worked at Biyun for 3 years. President Wen gave you everything you have. You can't just climb onto President Shang and then stab your old boss. In the back, can you?
By you. You're talking nonsense. Your skill at shifting blame is still so clumsy and childish.
Sister Kang Yue, you've gone too far.
I've gone too far? I'm being framed. Out of nowhere. Can't I prove my innocence? And find the truth?
Your wine vessel. Being replaced. It has nothing to do with us. I know you're bitter. Because I took your position. You've always hated me. If you have a problem, take it up with me. Don't involve President Wen.
Nice acting. But unfortunately, I'm not Wen Tingzhou. I'm not falling for it.
You. Sister Kang Yue, I used to look up to you. I envied you. Thinking you were a smart, independent businesswoman. Now it seems you're nothing special. Everything you're doing today is just relying on President Shang's power. President Shang, you probably don't know, but back at Biyun, Sister Kang Yue used to use her charms too.
How I handle my business is not for you to judge. How I live my life is not for you to judge. As for you, the fact that you're an idiot is obvious to everyone.
Mr. Wen, Kang Yue hit me again.
Lu Kang Yue, you dare touch my person? Apologize.
Mr. Wen, please watch your tone with my UAUA. She just swatted a fly. Since she's not even grossed out, why should she apologize? Are you okay, UAA? Does your hand hurt?
I'm fine.
You're letting him touch you?
You're overstepping your bounds, Mr. Wen. Let go.
You want me to let go so he can touch you? Are you really that easy?
We have no relationship. Let go.
Lu Kang Yue.
UAU told you to release her. Didn't you hear?
That hurts.
Wen Tingzhou, UAA is no longer your secretary. Stay away from her from now on. Wen Tingzhou, UAU is no longer your secretary. Stay away from her.
President Wen, forget it. Sister Kang Yue has found a powerful ally in President Shang. She won't care about our past working relationship anymore. Let's just leave. Staying here is only making us look bad.
This Miss Bai hasn't been searched yet. I said, before this is cleared up, nobody leaves.
President Wen, President Shang, I am so sorry. I've neglected my guests.
A thief showed up at your auction and swapped my priceless antique. Regarding this, I need an explanation.
Of course, absolutely.
I came to your auction as a guest, only to be searched based on a false accusation. You owe me an explanation too.
Well, President Wen, President Shang, this matter will be fully investigated, and I promise to give you both satisfaction. Could you both show me some respect? After all, with so many people watching, if word gets out.
Master Huang, our UAU suffered a great deal here. And you say,
Drop it?
UAU.
We should show some respect for Master Huang.
Thank you, Miss Liu. Let us talk in the lounge. Right this way, please.
Darn it. Such a good plan. And yet, Liu Kangyu still escaped. Well, I almost got caught. This is so unfair. President Wen, wait for me. President Wen, I'm sorry. Today
By you. Do you know why I keep you around? It's because I thought you were smart enough. Did you really think your little schemes could fool my eyes? I let it slide before, only because it suited my own interests. But today, you crossed my line.
I'm sorry. I just felt so insecure. Sister Kang Yue is better than me in every way, and I was scared. President Wen, I'm sorry. This was my fault. I made a huge mistake. Forgive me this once.
Return that wine vessel yourself. If you get caught, I won't help you at all. And you really aren't half the woman she is.
Liu Kangyue, this is all your fault.
UAU. Why did you suddenly back down? Bai, you looked so panicked and acted so strangely. Everything that happened tonight must involve her.
I know. The jade wine vessel is right in Bayu's bag.
Then why did you... Yue. Is it because you still care for Wen Tingzhou and didn't want to embarrass him publicly?
I just felt there was no need to offend Master Huang over someone like Bayu. Gu Clan and Master Huang have major projects to push forward. Dealing with Bayu isn't worth it.
Is that really how you feel?
Of course. What other reason could there be?
As long as you're sure. Oh, right. It's Dad's birthday next week. Dad wants you to come home for dinner. What do you think? Dad wants you home for dinner. What do you think?
I said before, I'm only working at Gu Clan. I didn't agree to return to the Gus. I still...
Yue. Being the Gu family's daughter is not a burden. In fact, it's an advantage. After what happened today, you should understand that.
Are
you still angry with Mom over what happened in high school?
Don't I have a right to be?
You're an adult now. The most important thing for an adult is to weigh the pros and cons.
Maybe you're right. I'll think about it.
Fine.
Ever since Kang Yue stopped visiting us, our family gatherings have been so dull. You two are men of so few words. No one even talks to me.
Since the two of them have already split up, why bring her up?
It's all because of this kid. Kang Yue is such a great girl. In my heart, she's already my daughter-in-law. So, why exactly did you break up so suddenly? I heard there's someone else by your side now. Did you mistreat Kang Yue? So she dumped you?
Yes.
You actually cheated? Is this how I taught you to treat girls?
What else could I do? If she were only Liu Kangwei, it would be fine. But she's a daughter of the Gus.
What?
How did my grandfather pass away? Did you all forget?
Today is our Xiaozhou's birthday. Xiaozhou, tell me, what birthday present do you want?
I want a huge cake and an Ultraman. Pew pew pew! Ultraman fights the giant monsters.
All right. Grandpa will buy them for you. What's going on?
President Wen, it's the Gu family's motorcade. We just took a deal from the Gu family. Do you think they'll lose it?
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Xiaozhou.
On your way back with Grandpa, there was an accident. Your grandfather is already.
At that critical moment, he held you so tightly in his arms, just to save your life. From now on, carry his hope with you and live a good life.
It was the Gu family's revenge that took Grandpa's life. How could I possibly marry the daughter of the Gu family? Mom! Dad! I am human too. I have a heart. I feel pain as well. Grandpa passed away while protecting me. In this world, anyone could betray him, but I never will.
Actually, his passing back then wasn't deliberate. It was an accident. Your father and I investigated. You were so young that we didn't tell you the truth. I didn't realize because you've been carrying this for all these years.
That's right, son. Back then, the Gu family's daughter was grabbed by a criminal. He was chasing them in a panic and didn't see your grandpa's car, causing the accident. Although the crash was related to the Gu family, there was no malicious intent.
Exactly.
At that time, we settled out of court. Years have passed, and you should let it go.
I don't believe you. Grandpa's assistant said that because Grandpa outbid the Gu family, he targeted him for revenge, taking his life.
In such a crisis, the assistant was just guessing. If the Gu family was really malicious, why didn't the police arrest them?
Money talks. The Gu family must have bribed the officials, that's why.
Son, you're too obsessed and paranoid. When your grandfather died, we were devastated too.
Yes.
So, in these past few years, while you've been managing things, we let you target the Gu family. We let it slide. However, there must be a limit. We've told you enough today, so please think carefully. Don't make any reckless decisions.
You've always been brilliant. We never had to worry about you. But more than success, we want you to be happy.
When the Gu family's daughter was taken by a criminal, he chased them desperately, missed the car, and the accident happened.
President Wen, it's the Gu family's fleet. We just took their project. Will they come for us?
Grandpa.
What is the real truth? Miss Chiao. Miss Chiao.
Wen Tingzhou. Let me go. What are you doing?
How has Lu Kengyue been lately?
You jerk. How dare you ask about Kengyue? She lost the baby because of you, and you still dumped her. To flaunt someone new. You're total scum. Why are you still here?
What did you say? Let me go.
Let me...
You said Lu Kengyue. She lost the baby? When did it happen?
You didn't know? I'm just talking nonsense. You misheard me.
President Wen, I found the records. 2 months ago, Miss Lu Kengyue indeed came to our hospital for a surgical procedure. She was overworked then, leading to an accidental miscarriage. By the time she arrived, the baby was already gone.
January 13th.
Secretary Bai, come have a drink with us.
She's new to the world and can't drink. Don't you corrupt her. I'll find a real drinker. Hey, Secretary Lu. Within half an hour, get to the West Palace.
President Wen, it's not a good time. I'm at the hose.
Don't worry. Within half an hour, She'll be here. So that day, right after she lost her child, I forced her to come drink. What on earth have I done?
Put these new clothes and bags into UAE's room and organize them.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, one more thing. It's getting cold lately, so in UA's room, add an extra blanket.
Understood.
Oh, that's right. How's the meal prep going? Agzu said UA loves spicy food, so prepare some Sichuan dishes.
Of course.
You should take a rest. You don't need to tell them. The staff will handle everything.
Since UA finally agreed to come home, I must arrange everything for her and give her the absolute best. They're back.
No need to be nervous. If the Gu family ever feels uncomfortable here, you can leave at any time.
UA, we finally waited for you to come home.
Director Gu. Mrs. Gu.
It's windy out here. Let's go talk inside.
Yes, that's right. Come in and sit. Go inside. So, Agzu, take UAA on a tour of the house. We'll check on dinner. It'll be ready soon.
Okay.
I'll help too.
Come on, I'll show you around. This is your room. Once she knew you were coming, Mom went on a shopping spree. She nearly cleared out the mall. You put these up when you were little. Ever since you went missing, they couldn't bring themselves to take them down. They kept them all this time. And as for this house, they refused to move out, fearing that if you came back, you wouldn't find your way home.
You're
their daughter. They love you very much. Let's go. I'll show you the rest.
UA, eat more. You're too thin.
I'm full, thank you.
Is the food not to your liking?
No. It's delicious. I'm just really full.
It's okay. Don't force yourself. In a moment, the staff will clear the table.
Chairman Gu. Mrs. Gu, I should be heading back.
You're leaving already? Can't you stay a little longer?
Maybe next time. I have some work to handle.
It's your father's birthday tomorrow. At Shihao Hotel, he's hosting a banquet. Will you come?
Son, it's President Gu's birthday today. Since they invited us, we're here as guests. I know you can't get past what happened with your grandfather, but today, at least show some respect. All right? Son? What are you dazing for? Did you hear what I just said?
I got it. I wonder if she'll come today.
Kang Yue, are you and the Gu family back together? Didn't you say you wouldn't go back?
Not exactly, but I've been thinking things over and feel like trying to reconnect. Maybe not everyone is like my foster parents. Perhaps I should give myself a chance and give them one too.
True. Life is short, only a few decades. No need to be so hard on yourself. From now on, you're the heiress of the Gu family. Girl, once you're rich, don't forget about me.
How could I ever forget you?
Oh, right? There's something I need to apologize for. I might have caused some trouble.
What is it?
When you were over last time, you accidentally left your records about losing the baby at my place. I wanted to tell you later, but other things kept getting in the way.
You knew I lost the baby?
That's not the point. The point is, at the bar last night, I ran into that scumbag Wen Tingzhou. I was so angry. I just let it slip accidentally.
What?
Kang Yue, I'm so sorry. Go ahead and yell at me. Or if you prefer, hit me. I'll never get drunk again.
It's fine. Really. Anyway, between me and Wen Tingzhou, it ended long ago. If he finds out, it's no big deal.
Kang Yue.
It's alright. Let's go inside.
Secretary Liu. Can you
Something wrong?
Can we talk?
I don't see why.
I won't take much of your time. Just 2 minutes? Only 2 minutes. Please?
Only 2 minutes. What do you want to say?
Have you been well lately?
Mr. Wen, get to the point. We are no longer in a position to exchange pleasantries.
I heard from your friend about you losing the baby.
And
Kang Yue? I really didn't know.
at this point, whether you knew or not, what difference does it make? Don't bother putting on this guilty act. I don't need your remorse. I don't regret it either. In fact, I'm relieved. I'm glad the baby is gone. He won't have to be born into such an awkward situation.
Do you really mean that? Is that what you really think?
Is there another way?
Kang Yue.
2
Actually,
minutes are up. Suit yourself. President Wen.
Kang Yue.
Now you regret it? Where was this energy before? But honestly, I should thank you. If it wasn't for you, Yue would never have come back to me.
She's mine. I had her first.
You're wrong about that. I've known Yue since high school. In reality, we knew each other first. What does that have to do with you?
So what? Even though she's back with the Gu family, the two of you are just foster siblings. Her feelings for you definitely don't go beyond being foster siblings.
Are you so sure about that?
I raised her. I know her well.
Then let's wait and see.
Exactly.
This is wonderful.
Yue is here.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Yue.
President Gu, Mrs. Gu. And this is?
She's our daughter.
Our daughter.
I am their daughter. I am their daughter.
So this is the daughter taken by the nanny and never found? She's finally back.
Yes, that's right.
Indeed, we finally found her.
Then, for the Gu family, today is a double celebration. Congratulations.
Trying to accept my new identity. It doesn't seem that hard.
Everyone, thank you all for taking the time to attend my birthday party. Today, besides it being my birthday, I have some good news to share with you all. And that is, my dear daughter, Gu Group, has returned.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes. Yue is our couple's only biological daughter. Thank the heavens for letting our family, after 20 years, be reunited again.
Sorry, you can't go in.
I'm an employee of Biyun Group. Why can't I enter?
Stop lying. HR already notified us. You've been fired. You're no longer part of Biyun Group. Please leave now, or else we're calling 911.
You.
Hello. The person you called cannot be reached. Hello. The person you called?
How can this be? Liu Kangyo is Gu Group's long-lost daughter? Life is so unfair. No wonder they fired and blocked me. It was all because of Liu Kangyue. I won't let you get away with this.
Yue, don't head back so late. Come stay with us at the Gu family.
No thanks. I one of next to do adios. Still need some time to adjust.
It's all right. We understand. Knowing that you acknowledge being our daughter, your father and I are already so happy.
That's right. Let's take it slow. We're not in a hurry. I'll have the driver take you back. And this, you must not refuse. It's late at night, and you're just a young girl. We'd worry about you.
All right.
Miss, a car seems to be following us. Look out. They're hitting us. It came out of nowhere. That white car saved us.
Let's go check it out. Wenting Zhou.
Quickly!
Doctor, how is Wenting Zhou?
We finished the full examination. Fortunately, his car had top-tier safety features, a broken left arm, and a concussion, but nothing fatal.
That's a relief. Thank goodness.
Lu Kanyue. Where am I? Where's Lu Kanyue? Where is she?
Miss Lu is fine. She brought you here last night, ensured you were stable, and then she left.
Lu Kanyue is gone?
Don't worry. Before Miss Lu left, she prepaid all of your medical fees.
I see. I understand.
Son, are you all right? UAU called and told us about your accident. Your father and I were terrified.
How did this happen? You were perfectly fine.
It was by you. She tried to ram Kangyu with her car. I drove in to block her.
Oh, son, you can't be so reckless. Even to save someone, don't use yourself as a shield.
Dad? Mom, I just found out Kangyu lost our baby before because of me. So I couldn't just stand by and watch her be in danger.
What are you planning now?
I've owed her way too much. I just want to make it up to her and show my sincere apologies. Kangyu, are you here to see me?
I checked with the hospital, and they said you're being discharged today. Since you were hurt while saving me, it was only right that I came by. I've delivered the gift, and the medical bills are paid. I'm leaving now.
Wait! Have we really become such strangers?
President Wen, I'm no longer your employee, and there is nothing left between us. Even if you got hurt saving me, you're the one who provoked Bai. To me, this whole mess was uncalled for. Don't expect me to be groveling with gratitude. The past can't simply be wiped clean. I have dignity. I'm not your doormat.
I understand. But, can you go somewhere with me? Just this once. I promise not to bother you again. This is my grandfather. He was taken in a car crash 20 years ago. The driver was the Gu family.
What are you saying?
It was my birthday, and he was picking me up from school. At the same time, the Gu family's daughter was taken by a criminal. In his rush to save her, The tragedy happened. I didn't know the truth back then. I thought the Gu family took out my grandfather, out of spite. When I learned you were the Gu family's daughter, it was painful. I couldn't betray him by being with my enemy's daughter. But after being together for 3 years, my feelings for you were real. Originally, I planned to propose this year.
So, letting Bai Yu close to you and protecting her in front of me was all for what?
Yes. It was to get back at you. But I couldn't go through with it. I wanted you to leave. But I couldn't let go. During that time, I was unstable and kept hot and cold. I didn't even know what I really wanted. I'm telling you this now, not to make excuses. I just felt you had the right to know the truth. Thank you for coming with me. The cemetery is cold. Let's go.
Okay.
Yue. You've just returned to the Gu family. The family has barely been reunited. Why have you decided to go abroad?
I hadn't even graduated. Wen Tingzhou kept me by his side to work, so I've seen very little of the world. Now that I have the chance, I want to study abroad for a few years. Don't worry, on holidays and festivals, I'll come back to visit you.
A child wanting to improve is a good thing. As parents, we must support her.
Thank you.
Yue. Actually, if leaving is because of Wen Tingzhou, I think it's unnecessary. Actually, since high school, I've...
Brother. Though we aren't related by blood, legally, you are still my brother. While I am away, I'll leave the family in your care. I'm leaving now. Dad, Mom.
Did you hear that? She just called me Mom.
She called me Dad, too.
Our daughter, after wandering for so many years, she's still just like when she was little, so kind and soft-hearted.
Yes. From now on, we'll double our efforts to make up for all she's missed.
Son, since you're here, why not personally see Kang Yue off?
No need. If I show up, it will only ruin her mood.
You're just giving up?
Giving up? Good morning, everyone. I'm your economics, Professor Vin. Kang Yue, in this vast world, I only want to be connected to you. Please allow me to use a new identity to get to know you again. The future is long. Let's take it slow.